invite candidate David Okwere. Order please, David Okwere. Order. Candidate Okwere, you have 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
Thank you very much. Madam Speaker.
Order, honour members.
Madam Speaker of the partner state of Uganda, honorable ministers present, honorable members of parliament, and fellow East Africans in the gallery, accept my greetings this afternoon. I'm called Okwere David Bicham, and I'm profound to stand here before you this afternoon to reaffirm the commitment.
Put down that poster.
To reaffirm the commitment of our founding fathers who founded the East African community, the spirit of the Julius Nyerere, the spirit of the Jomo Kenyatta, who spearheaded for the integration that we need to push, and it's the one which is making us stand today. If the lives and the sacrifice of our founding fathers like Julius Nyerere and all others who took their effort to see that we are pushing for the integration, then we should not be where we are today. Madam Speaker, I'm profound once again that I stand here before you after a devotion and a sacrifice by the spirit of the East African Community Youth Ambassadors, where I have been for a period of over 7 years. And on that spirit, we have spearheaded for the integration process. We have worked together with the East African Community Secretariat, and we have understood the dynamics of the integration. We have understood what the integration really talks about. Madam Speaker, it's on that spirit that we have worked hand to hand and shoulder to shoulder to make sure that we fight for the regional integration. And the regional integration, it's based on the principles that we stand united to advocate for a true spirit of leadership. Madam Speaker, once again, and honorable members, in line with what I have mentioned, the East African community and all the partner states have always advocated that we come as one. The East African community at the moment stands with a population of about 65% of the youth population. But the youth population that is composed of the 65% are where? They are the lead young leaders of tomorrow. On the same note, they are the very ones who are always the front runners whenever there is an outbreak of war in the region. Madam Speaker, when war breaks, the youth are always the ones who are on the front line. The front line to destroy, but not the front line to make development in the country. We cannot compete with other regions or other partner states or other blocks because of a misconceivement or the message being delivered to the youth. So, Madam Speaker, I'm here to present or to seek a mandate from the honorable members of parliament, seeking for their vote to make sure that we call for the deliberation and the restoration of hope in the integration process. Madam Speaker, once again, I'm profound that as I stand before you, that my candidature came in because of an endorsement of all the youth from the East African community who endorsed a petition for my candidature. Both Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Burundi. And we have always pushed very hard that we have pushed petitions before this very assembly, Madam Speaker, where we presented one before you, applied for the youth. And also we presented another petition before the EALA Speaker, crying for the plight of the youth, because currently at the moment, the East African community is developing a 2050 master plan for the integration process, and that 2015 master plan is actually lying in the hands of the youth. So we cannot leave them. Madam Speaker, if we leave our continent and if we leave our country in the disarray, then we cannot continue working together. Our population is almost about 164,000 million people in the integration. Our number is big enough to compete with other countries who have come together. Let's give an example of the United States, where countries have come together and worked for the betterment of their continent. Let's give an example of the United Arab Emirates, where countries have come together and worked for the betterment of their people. If those countries are coming together, what about us? Where do we belong? Why don't we come together and work as one?
Honourable members, order please. Listen to the candidate.
We cannot wait and sit to make sure that, we leave things go astray, but we must put things in the right order. Madam Speaker and honorable members, I seek for your mandate after the East African community, where I have been a youth ambassador, gave me a lot of privileges where I can feel that I can actually fall within the Article 52E of the treaty, which actually gives that if one is to be elected a member, then that person must have had a proven experience. The proven experience.
Thank you very much.